start with our meditation. Be comfortable. Eyes are closed. It is good to start with some active steps to bring the mind back. So take a 5 deep, long and hissing breath. 5 deep, long and hissing breath. Maybe 5 or 10, just do it 10 until we feel some sensation inside the head. Generally people do it with, let us do it 3 breath or 5 breath. No. It is all about, let me give you 2 minutes to do that and see what happens. You may start feeling some sensation inside the head, and that brings our awareness back to ourselves. So this is another way of doing it. Continue. Long and hissing breath. Otherwise, what happens if I say do the 5 breath? You do it, your mind remains outside. So it is a good approach that we give enough time and we ask, just continue long and hissing breath. Long and hissing breath. And every breath, pick up, maintain that awareness. The next breath should be deeper than the previous one. In order to maintain awareness and conscious experience of the sensations inside the head. Now 3 times Om chanting. Take a deep breath into the belly and the chest. Look deep inside the forehead. Again become aware. The next breath you take, which is deep, silent and slow. Don't be in a hurry. Now we can still use the passive and the active step to move the mind within, and that is our aspiration. So looking deep inside the forehead, just contemplate moving from the falsehood to the truth leads to awakening. Goal of meditation. And that awakening brings peace and happiness in life. falsehood. All my anxiety, stress, duality, conflict, problems, all belongs to the falsehood, and the truth manifests into peace, happiness, wisdom. And this can happen when I take my mind within, I start living within, and that leads to awakening within. And then we start with our Shanti meditation. In the Shanti meditation, when we said it is a passive, it is going within, it is living within, it is awakening within, what it means. So we consciously feed the mind. The first layer is the space outside the body, and the extension of that space is the society, is the world of people, events, things. Become aware of the space outside. The second layer is the physical. Move the mind slowly on the physical body. Become aware of it. Feel the sensation. This is the second layer. Third layer is the energy body. Manifest in the breath, in the force, in the power, in the activity that we perform during the day and night. Become aware of all the three layers of the existence. When we talk that we are going within, living within, and awakening within, we are going within. Means from the layers to the layers. The next layer is the mind, emotions, and the thinking. The four layers, the space outside, that is the world, the physical, the energy, and the mind. And the fifth layer is the intellect. Guided sometime by the subconscious mind, we move into stress. Guided by the conscious mind and makes the right choice, we move into peace. Meditation is the right choice. The sixth layer is the I-ness, the ego. And beyond all the 6 layers, we enter into the inner self. Entering into the inner self is an awakening, living in a meditative state. That is the journey of Shanti meditation. First step, we start from outside. The first step is confining the territory of the mind. How we do it? With the first 2 layers. Be present on the head and the neck. That's another expression. Either I can say move the mind on the head and the neck, or I would say be present on the head and the neck. So be present means you're not doing anything. You are there and you know the head and the neck. But you know. And that brings the sensations in the head and the neck. And become aware of the space. So the space in the head and the neck, we are becoming aware of the two layers. We are going much deeper into this Shanti meditation today. Be present on the right arm. As we both are present in this room, communicating, so be present on the right arm. Feel the sensation that makes you aware and become aware of the space. Be present on the left arm. Be present on the left arm. You feel the sensation and the space outside the left arm and the left arm, the two layers of the existence. We need to go to the inner self. So from the very first step, we are fully aware. Be present on the rib cage. When you are present, you are mindful. You see that we become mindful from the beginning. Be present on the rib cage. Feel the sensation and the space all around. We are becoming aware of the two layers. Meditation is a conscious choice. And we are making a conscious choice. How? By becoming aware of the two layers. Be present on the belly. Feel the sensation, awareness of the space. Become aware of the space in the belly. Be present on the right leg. The space, the sensation, it is a conscious choice. You know subconsciously it is there. But when we make a conscious choice, it becomes meditation process. Move the mind on the left leg, be present. The space. Be present on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Sensation, space, awareness of the two layers. It becomes the meditation step. How easy it is to do. We recall conscious experience of the first step in the second step. And that makes the meditation a continuous movement from outside to inside. The second step is known as the pratyahara. Why it is known as the pratyahara? We're asking the mind to become aware of itself without the objects of the senses. On one hand, the second hand, we become aware of three layers of the existence. Let us see. Be present on the head and the neck. Recall the previous experience of the space and the body, or you can say the space and the sensation, and then move the mind closer to the head and the neck. Or be present on the head and the neck. So when you're simply present, mindful, you awaken to the space, sensation, and the stillness. That is the key. We are not doing anything. We are always mindful in Shanti meditation. The right leg, be present on the right leg. We can follow any sequence. Recall the previous experience of the space and the sensation. Be present on the right leg and awaken to an experience of the space, the sensation, and the stillness. Be present on the left leg. Be present on the left leg. Recall experience of the space and the sensation in the left leg. And now I say be present on the left leg. The previous expression was that move your mind from the space to the left leg. It is the same. You are mindful. And you awaken to space, sensation, and the stillness. Be present on the right arm. Be present on the right arm. Recall the previous experience. It is already there, the space and the sensation. Why it is there? Because you did not make any effort. It is all a conscious choice. And be present on the right arm. Awaken to space, sensation, and the stillness. Be present on the left arm. Recall the previous experience of the space and the sensation. Be present on the left arm. experience or awaken to the space, sensation and stillness. So that space, first layer, sensation, that energy body also, it is present outside the physical, so we become aware of the energy body through the sensation. And the stillness in the body. It's all about the physical that we experience. The stillness supports. Why we need that? To go within. That is the goal of all meditation practices. Yes, be present on the entire body again. So, recall the previous experience of the space, the sensation and the stillness. 3 layers. 2 layers, the space and the body. Now be present on the body. Or if I say move the mind slowly on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. Make a conscious choice. Conscious choice. Move mind slowly on the body. And awaken to 3 layers. The space, sensation and stillness. As we know, in this meditation we recall the conscious experience of previous step. So in the 3rd step, that is the inner journey. With reference to the previous conscious experience of space, sensation and the stillness. Means you are mindful. Why it influences, why it brings a deeper experience. You remain mindful from the beginning to an end. And let us the 3rd step, head and the neck. Recall space, sensation and the stillness, the 3 layers, and be present inside the head and the neck. First, be present on the head and the neck. Your mind simply recalls space, sensation and stillness. Then I say be present inside the head and the neck. You may become aware of the space and the sensation inside, which is different than outside. It is an indication the mind is living within. And you are mindful. and you awaken to calmness and quietness, which is deeper layer of the mind. Be present on the right arm. It is outside conscious experience of space sensation and the stillness. Be present inside the right arm. It is the space in the sensation inside that results, that awakens you to the calmness and quietness. Be present on the left arm. You recall? Why? Because we did not create the space, the sensation, and the stillness. It is already there. Be present inside the left arm, space and the sensation. Awaken to calmness and quietness. Any sensation inside represents calmness, and space represents quietness. Be present on the right leg. So instantly, consciously, you recall the previous experience of the space sensation and the stillness. Be present inside the right leg. Inside the right leg, the space and the sensation, calmness and quietness. Be present on the left leg. So you recall previous experience of space, sensation, and the stillness. Be present inside the left leg. You awaken to the space and the sensation. You are living within. You are mindful. You awaken to the calmness and quietness. Be present on the entire body from the top of the head to the toes. So you are simply present. Being present doesn't mean that we have to rush the mind. And so when you are present on the body, you experience space, sensation, and the stillness. And now be present inside the body. You experience space and sensation. You awaken to calmness and quietness. You are mindful. It is a conscious choice. Third step, brought conscious experience of space, sensation, and the stillness outside, calmness and quietness inside, means what? We are entering into the deeper layer of the mind, beyond thought, by being mindful. Now the next step, we need to sustain this step. We need consciously to sustain living within. So we use the breath awareness. We are mindful of the breath. We are present on the breath. So when you are present inside the room, you don't do anything to the room. Same thing, three-pointed awareness, moving breath. Sensation. When the breath moves, you feel the sensation and no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. In the state of previous experience of sensation, stillness, and calmness and quietness inside, that is being mindful of the breath. Being mindful of the breath means that you are present on the breath with space, sensation, stillness, and calmness and quietness. And the last step, the step 5, is Bhavatit, transcending the mind. Transcending the mind by being mindful, being present, without making any effort. What we do when the breath goes in, you feel the sensation. Where the mind goes after the sensation. It drops into the inner space. So just drops into the inner space when the breath comes out, where the mind goes after the sensation into the space. It drops into the space. You simply know consciously dropping of the mind in the inner and outer space. When you know it, when you know, mind drops, merges, you are in Shanti meditation. in the state of space, sensation, and the stillness outside, calmness and quietness inside, being present on the breath, and looking, knowing, mind merging, dropping into the space. You are mindful, not making any effort. Is Shanti meditation. It is an awakening. It is going within, living within, and awakening within. You may experience vision, color, freezing, numbness, and others be with it. Neither react it nor try to control it. Just be present. We are already doing nothing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Being mindful, being present, being in peace. Bring your mind, or be again present on the right hand. Feel the sensation. Be present on the left hand. Lift both your palms slowly. Put it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. And know your experiences. Bring your hands down. You may sit up now. It was good.
That was great.
I could see that.
Yeah, no, that was really
I
good.
feel
I
it was
completely numb.
Yeah.
At the end.
I could see you.
Oh my God. I was very present.
Very much present.
Yeah,
yes.
very much. That was really good. I felt like trying to lift a lot of things that I feel like I struggle with, just worries and concerns, just trying to lift.
And from the very beginning you were there.
From the very beginning. Yeah, I was prepared today.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I felt intuitively, you are there with me.
Yeah, definitely. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
That was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's very good.
You have someone else coming there, you said?
Yeah, 1:30.
How's Ann doing? Good?
Yeah, Anne was there until 11.
Oh, Ann was here until 11?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed her. Oh, okay. I'd like to have seen her. I think I have to see what's going to happen with this doctor now, because if she sees the doctor, it might be on Tuesdays. So maybe in 2 weeks I'll do Monday again. Is that correct?
Yeah, Monday, yeah.
Okay, in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'll text you though.
Yeah, text you. And I'll send you that address and the phone number of this mental health counselor.
Mm-hmm.
So you just call them and ask them that I referred you and when I can meet. They have 5 different locations.
Oh.
3 in New York and 2 in New Jersey.
Oh.
So they're a big organization. They're doing very good.
What's the name of them?
Spectral Behavioral Health.
Oh, okay. Good. All right, yeah, send it to me, definitely.
So you can tell my name and let us see how they respond. That's another way to look at it.
Yeah, good. Definitely, I will. I'll, maybe,
Yeah, Jim.